For those who don't know, I want to give a basic overview of epigenetics and diet because I think it will better help you understand why solar punks would want a different type of agriculture system than what exists presently. You see, although many human characteristics are determined by genetic code, it's actually the complicated epigenome responsible for the DNA's functioning, and it's completely influenced by the environment. Epigenetics is the study of alterations in gene activity that don't involve changes to the genetic code. We've found that methyl expression of genes, not coding, is responsible for the functioning of all body systems, characteristics, and experiences on an ongoing basis. Methylation is dynamic and changeable. It's fully susceptible to influences in the environment. The epigenome involves a series of methyl groups, or cellular marks that sit above and outside the genome. These biochemical marks tell genes when to activate or deactivate, and to what degree or magnitude to express themselves. When a gene is deactivated by the epigenome, the DNA is methylated and the genetic response is silenced. There are also master genes that can influence the degree of expression for groups of genes. And neurobiological research also suggests that the functioning of the brain and mind are controlled by the processes of the epigenome as well, specifically enzymes that influence DNA histone proteins and alter signals between neurons involved with memory and learning. According to mice studies, certain dysfunctions in the epigenome prevent permanent changes from being made to the gene expression in neuron cells. As a result, long-term memory is impaired. And what can cause dysfunction in the epigenome? Well, first and foremost, environmental toxins like those we consume in our foods. Things like pesticides, additives with neurotoxins, produce genetically altered to make endotoxins, highly concentrated forms of anything. From an epigenetics perspective, everything you eat, breathe, and even perceive has the ability to make significant alterations to the expression of your DNA, for the better and for the worse. So if you previously had no understanding of any of this, I completely get it. Science is hard, but you probably shouldn't try to convince people things like GMOs and pesticides have been proven safe for humans. Anyone who's familiar with epigenetics realizes that's not true, not according to scientific data.